Commerce, and this event represents a somewhat brand new partnership between the Virginia Peninsula Chamber of Commerce and the Judy Ford Wasson Center at Christopher Newport University. COPS Virginia is tonight's presenting sponsor, and we appreciate their efforts to support this event and continuing civil discourse. And speaking of civil discourse, after the initial applause when the candidates enter the stage, we would like you to hold all applause until the end of the event. Now I would like to introduce and hand it over to my co-moderator and friend, Dr. Quentin Kidd.
Thank you, Bob, and welcome everybody. I'm going to walk through the rules, background of the debate before we invite the candidates on the stage. This is the only debate between two of the three candidates for the 94th House District. This race is a marquee race across the Commonwealth. It's drawing national attention because, as we all remember, 2 years ago, these two same candidates ran against each other, and the end result was a tie. And the winner, David Yancey's name was drawn from a bowl on national television at the Capitol building in Richmond. And so here we are again for a rematch. Let me talk about the rules here, and then we'll invite the two candidates to campus. The speaker who goes first was chosen by a coin toss. Each candidate will be, a question will be addressed to one of the candidates. That candidate will have 3 minutes to answer, 2 minutes to answer the question. The person who is second then gets 2 minutes to respond to that. And then if there is some follow-up, if Bob or I have a follow-up to that answer, whoever that follow-up is addressed to will get 30 seconds to respond to that follow-up. They'll each get 3 minutes of opening statements, and they'll each get 3 minutes of closing statements. The person who goes first with the opening statement will go first with the closing statement, so that the person who went second with the opening statement gets the last word, if that makes sense. It makes sense as I have it written here. So the two candidates are David Yancey, who is running for re-election. We all know who he is, running for re-election for the House of Delegates. And Shelley Simonds, a current member of the Newport News School Board. Let's welcome them both on stage. Welcome to you both. Ms. Simonds won the coin toss, so she will go first with opening statements, 3-minute opening statement. Mr. Yancey will go next with an opening statement, and then we'll go with a question to Shelley Simonds first. So, opening statement.
Thank you so much to CNU and the Chamber for hosting this debate. I am running for the Virginia House of Delegates because I love serving my community, getting to know our needs, bringing people together to find solutions to benefit Newport News. I serve on the school board and also as chair of the board for our Regional Career and Technical Center, New Horizons. I'm also a former teacher, and education policy really is my passion. I believe the citizens of Newport News are looking for change this election. I have a positive vision for our city that I'm really excited to share with everybody here tonight. We have so many natural advantages in our city to be proud of, and we need leadership that will promote and support our public schools, our ports, our shipbuilding industry, our growing technology and healthcare sectors. We need to do a better job leveraging these assets to help our community grow. Our first, most precious asset, of course, is our people. We are lucky to have great opportunities for higher learning and research right here at Christopher Newport University, NASA, and Jefferson Labs. But we need to do more for our youngest students to get them ready for the high-tech jobs of the future. I have been a longtime proponent of STEM education and, of course, the arts. One of my plans as delegate is to require that coding and computer science be taught in all our middle schools in the Commonwealth of Virginia. And to have the best workforce in the region, of course, we have to have access to health care for our citizens. I hear about health care on the doors every day. I have to tell you, people are afraid. They're afraid of losing insurance coverage if they lose a job. They're afraid of not being able to afford their medications. And they are very worried that Republicans will allow discrimination against people with pre-existing conditions. I have a plan to address the high cost of prescription drug prices with a drug price affordability board. After a period of study, this plan would allow Virginia to place price caps on the cost of essential prescription drugs. I have the legislation and the fiscal analysis from a friend of mine who's a delegate in Maryland, and I will be ready to present that legislation on day one when elected. I think solutions like this and many innovations to improve the lives of people in the Commonwealth are being held back by special interests in Richmond. So the choice this November is really going to be between innovation and stagnation. Do we want movement and action on education funding, action on gun safety, action on healthcare and clean energy? This is the choice our citizens will make when they come out to vote and make their voices heard on November 5th.
Thank you. Mr. Yancey?